Hello everyone, this is going to be my January TMTs video. In total this month, I drank 87 cups of tea. I don't have that many, but I actually thought I was going to finish more. Although I did get a dent in a lot of teas I wanted to finish, so next month will be more empties. But this month was just kind of, it wasn't really that much, but I was sampling a lot of new teas that I've been wanting to try. But so it's kind of small tea empties video, but sometimes you gotta have smaller tea video empties, and then after you'll have more tea empties. So next month I will have more tea empties because I got a dent in a lot of teas I wanted to finish. So yeah, next month will be better. But it's all good. So my first TMT is Matcha Matsu. It's an older package. Well, not too old, but it's kind of wrinkly. Excuse me. It's a green tea. It says in Japanese, Matsu literally means pine tree, but it's also a term that indicates excellence. This powdered green tea lives up to its name. Ingredients are stone ground steamed green tea from Nishio, Japan. And it was 50 grams. I love matcha. I love green tea. I love the grassy flavor and that stuff. And I like flavored matchas because David's tea has a lot of flavored matchas with a lot of sugar. But I love plain matchas. And I did have a redemption, so I used it on Grand Cru matcha. So I have it in my cupboard. I want to try it. But for straight matchas, I go through a phase. I really love straight matcha when I'm just kind of in an energy slump, when I'm just need to wake up, or when I'm just not feeling so good, or it's just a great fall tea, straight matcha. I will probably drink flavored matchas throughout the year, once in a while, but I really have a craving for plain straight matcha in the fall time, sometimes in the winter time, but primarily in the fall time. So this is a great plain matcha. I mean, it's literally means pine tree, matcha matsu. Yeah, it's very grassy, but so good. I make it in my matcha maker, and I just drink it hot, and then I pour it into one of my cups because I feel like drinking it out of the matcha maker, I like to have it in a mug, because I have my own matcha mug. If anyone has mugs for certain purposes, but I have my everyday mugs where I have everyday tea, but for matcha I have a pottery mug that's kind of smaller, because when I have matcha it's a little bit smaller than my regular size mug, but I have a couple of mugs that are just meant for matcha. But this is a great tea. I will definitely repurchase, but because it's not really fall anymore, I'm probably not going to drink anymore. But I do have Grand Cru matcha, and I've heard that's really good and a little creamy, so I'll be drinking that, and hopefully that's going to be my fall tea mix, fall tea fix. Yeah, but if I, still want matcha matsu for the grassiness, I'll get matcha matsu again. But I'm excited to try Grand Cru matcha because it was $24 for 50 grams. This one was $17. So, but I think I got a redemption for the matcha matsu. But I've got it before. That's probably my second time having it in my stash, because I do love it for the fall time because it's warm, it's straight grassy, and it just makes you feel more awake and feel better. And I have some tea bags. Raspberry leaf organic. I talked about this in one of my Lily Diaries episode. It was the night where I wanted a bedtime tea, but my stomach wasn't feeling so good. I think I had too much food, so I had some raspberry leaf, and I was like, okay, I'll review this tea. So I wanted to pick a tea that I haven't tried yet to review. So I tried it. It's good. It was straight. Just tastes like an herbal tea. I still have a full box of it, so I don't know if I would repurchase it because there's so many teas that I drink when I want to, I don't know, feel better, I guess. But it was good. That was I've only tried that once, so maybe I'll try it more and want another box. But yeah, it's good. Next is Chamomile Nights. This is an older packaging, And I realized that in the newer packaging, they got rid of the lotus leaves. So I don't know how different it tastes. I'm going to have to try the newer version. But this one has chamomile, spearmint, lotus flavor, and lotus leaves. But the newer one doesn't have lotus leaves. This is such a great tea. I've said this before in my videos. I love teas that have lotus. Tazo tea has a decaf lotus blossom green. I've gotten that from hotels before. And it's so good. Like, I want a box of it, but it's not available where I am. So maybe when I go to the US sometime, it'll be at a grocery store and I'll buy a box of it. Maybe even 2. But this is really good. I will totally get a box of this. But I have so many like bedtime teas and, feel good teas. I don't really need some. I actually have some little samples of it, of the newer version. But I don't really have a full box because I'm trying to control myself. But Chamomile Nights, love it. I think I gave this a 9 out of 10 because it was so good. And it's just like you can taste the spearmint, you can kind of taste the chamomile, and you can kind of taste the lotus. So perfect. I love it. This is Orange and Spice from Bigelow. One of the universities I went to, I would go to the cafeteria and they had some Bigelow teas and I would sometimes take a bag or 2 every time I went there. So I have a big amount of Bigelow teas, especially the Orange Spice because that was my favorite. But I drank all my green Bigelow teas I had from the cafeteria. So I don't have any more Bigelow green teas, but I really love the Bigelow green teas. But this is one of my favorites, like Orange and Spice. I mean, it's not really spicy, it's just, it contains rose hips, spices, hibiscus, orange peel, roasted chicory root, roasted chicory, natural orange flavors with soy lecithin. I think if you're vegan, you can't have soy. Oh, wait, no. I think if you have like I don't know, maybe vegan, don't take soy. Not really sure. Don't quote me on that. But this is a great tea. I mean, sometimes tea bags are just great for convenience or bedtime. Like you don't really want to deal with loose sleep. But throughout the day, I'll drink tea bags. It doesn't really matter. It just depends on the tea I want to drink. That's good. I probably have like 20 tea bags left of it. Would I get it again? Yes, but not for a while because I don't know if I've seen it available in the stores near me. It was just available in the cafeteria I went to for school that I don't go into anymore, but yeah, so I have a fair amount of Orange and Spice because it is really good. Honeybush Caramel from Revolution. It says herbal tea, but I mean, it's rooibos. Well, I guess honeybush is a little bit different from rooibos, but they're fairly similar, but they are different. I got this from like a tea box called Sips by. I don't have that subscription anymore because it was I had to pay for shipping, and it was like I think it was from Texas, but I do have some teas from the Sips by boxes. I had this one night just because I wanted a rooibos-like tea. It was good. I mean, it tasted like honeybush, sweet with a little bit of caramel. Would I rebuy this? I mean, I think I have 3 more tea bags of it, and I wouldn't be available for me of where I live. So probably wouldn't get it again because I wouldn't be able to get it. But I do love rooibos. And oh my gosh, yeah, rooibos are great, but I don't always have them. It's just like kind of like I crave one. And then my last tea bag or sample is Apple Rosehip Raspberry Ripple from English Tea Shop. I got a little collection of it, a little sampler of some of the English Tea Shop teas. I love their pomegranate green. I love their chai tea. Don't think I've tried any others, but I do have some more of the English Tea Shop teas. You can get them at like Winners, Marshalls, Home Sense. I like this. So this is like a tart fruity, and I love tart fruitiness. It contains hibiscus, rosehip, apple pieces, licorice, roasted chicory, natural flavors, pomegranate concentrate, raspberry concentrate, blackcurrant concentrate. Contains licorice. People suffering from hypertension should avoid excessive consumption. Most of the ingredients are organic. But this was really good. This was like a nice tart flavor. I think I probably have one more tea bag of this, but I would definitely get a box of it. And for the last tea, technically this is not an empty. I still have like 2 tea bags left. But when I was really wanting to finish this tea for January, but I knew I'd have some left over after January was done. But sometimes there are days when I'm not available to sip a tea that I want to sit down. Like maybe 2 weeks ago on a Monday night, I didn't have enough time. I was too busy, so I didn't have the green tea that I wanted to sip down. So I make up for it for the last few days, for the first few days of the next month. So technically, this is a February empty, but this is my January empty because I really wanted to say finish this tea. This was really good. It just contains green tea, natural flavors. I had it for a while because I think I got it as a gift and I hadn't opened it. So I just kind of opened it like last month. And it contains 24 sachets. It's from Tetley. It's kind of dented a little bit, but it's just like cardboard. So I'll recycle this. It was good. It was like a plain green tea. I couldn't really taste the blueberry. But whenever I made it at my mom's, she could smell the blueberry. But I'm like, I can't smell it and I don't taste it. But for plain green tea, it tastes really good. Would I rebuy it? Yes. But there are so many green teas for me to try. So many I haven't tried, and so many I love that I probably won't buy this again for a while, but I definitely rebuy this because it was really good. Green tea with blueberry. I just couldn't taste the blueberry. But it was really good. So yeah, 87 cups. That doesn't look like a lot of empties. I know some people drink more, but I was sampling a lot of teas, and I was trying to sip down, like make a dent in some of my teas I want to finish for February, so February will be really good. But yes, these are the teas I drank, along with others. Every month I do tea empties because I love watching people do their tea empties. And so, yeah. And every week I do a weekly review of all the teas I reviewed in my Lily Diaries episodes. So watch out for that because that's coming soon. I have it filmed, but I just haven't posted it yet. So stay tuned for more of my videos. See ya.